All right, beautiful. Thank you for joining me for a 75-minute yoga class. My name is Holly. My pronouns are she, her. I am currently getting over a cold. I keep testing negative for COVID, but I'm getting over a cold that has taken my voice away a little bit. So there might be times in class either where I have to grab a sip of water, blow my nose, or this class might be just a little bit more quiet than other classes, a little less stream of consciousness. Remember that this is your time. This is your time to be in your body, to relax, to breathe. If at any point in class something does not feel right for your body, you are always welcome to modify a posture, do something else, skip it entirely, take a break. Yoga can be challenging at times, and that's okay, but we're never going to a point of pain or a point where we know we won't feel good the next day. We're going to start with 3 rounds of sun salutes to warm up our body. You can come towards the top of your mat with your feet close together. I'm going to stand back a little bit and show you in periphery. Bring your hands together at heart center, and we'll begin with 3 rounds of Surya Namaskar, a sun salute. As you inhale, lift your arms up overhead, look up as if you're saluting or greeting the sun. Exhale through your nose, bend your knees, fold forward, hands to floor, relax your head. Inhale, look forward and lengthen into a halfway lift, back flat. Exhale, hands to floor, step back into a plank or tabletop position. Now you're welcome to go from your plank or tabletop directly into a down dog or child's pose, or take a chaturanga, lean forward, hug your elbows in, pull yourself down to the floor. Inhale, push up into a back bend. You can do cobra with elbows bent and thighs on the floor, or up dog with arms straight and thighs off the floor. Exhale, tuck your toes under, lift your hips up for down dog. You can bend one knee, straighten the other, pedal out your legs, and then press your heels to the floor, hips to the ceiling, drop your head, look for your thighs behind you. If down dog is not speaking to you, you can come down onto your knees and take a child's pose instead. Sink your hips back as you reach your arms forward. On your next inhale, hands to the floor, look forward, step forward, lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, head hangs heavy. Inhale, look forward, arms with your ears, root to rise, lift up, look up. Exhale, hands down. 2 more sun salutes. Inhale, lift your arms, look up. Exhale, stomach in, fold. Inhale, look forward, lengthen. Exhale, hands to floor, step back into your plank or tabletop. Keep exhaling, lower down. Inhale into your up dog or cobra, shoulders out of the ears. Exhale, tuck your toes under, lift your hips up for down dog, or sink your hips down for child's pose. Either way, spread your fingers wide, root down through your knuckles as you push the floor away from you. Inhale, look forward, step forward, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look forward, arms with ears, lift up with a flat back. Exhale, hands down. Last one, inhale, lift. Exhale, fold, connect to the breath. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step back, keep exhaling, lower down. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog or child's pose. Take a slow inhale through the nose. And an even slower exhale through the nose. So we want to be able to breathe in every posture in class. Inhale, look forward, step forward, lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, salute the sun, look up. Exhale, hands down. Beautiful, that's our little warm up. We will now hop into 26 into yoga, 26 postures and 2 breathing exercises. Come to the middle of your mat with your feet together, toes, heels touching for 2 sets of pranayama, standing deep breathing. Interlock your 10 fingers, cross your thumbs, glue your knuckles underneath your chin. Rock your weight into your heels. Relax your shoulders down away from your ears. You made it to class. Concentrate. Meditate and begin. Inhale, chin down and arms up. Breathe in through your nose. Lift your elbows up. Suck your stomach in. Fill up your lungs. Exhale, head up. Exhale through your mouth. Slowly push your head back. Reach your arms forward. Keep exhaling. Elbows touch. Inhale, elbows out and arms up. Slowly bring your chin down. Look straight ahead. Lift your elbows all the way up. Breathe deep, full lungs. Exhale, head up. Slowly push your head back. Look way, way, way back for the wall behind you. Elbows touch, pointing to the wall in front of you. Inhale, head down. Breathe in through your nose. Down through your throat to the very bottom of your lungs. Exhale. As you exhale, open your mouth wide like you're fogging up a mirror on the ceiling. Arms forward, elbows touch. Inhale, head down. Every new inhale, You want to take in more air than the last breath to expand your lung capacity. Exhale, head up. The more you exhale here, the more fresh oxygen you can take in on the next breath. Push the air out. Inhale, head down. So make this the deepest breath so far. Chin down, elbows up. Take in more and more and more air. Exhale, head up. As you exhale, just your head drops back. No backward bending. Squeeze palms, wrists, forearms, and elbows together. Inhale, head down. Lower body stays still like a statue. Weight in the heels, thighs tight, glutes tight, stomach in. Exhale, head up, lock your legs, draw your navel in towards your spine, shoulders down, elbows up, triceps parallel to the floor. Inhale, head down. Let's make this the last breath in the first set. Spine a little longer, elbows a little higher, lungs a little fuller. Suck your stomach in, breathe deep, full lungs. Exhale, head up, take your time. Eyes open, hips forward, legs locked, stomach in. Keep exhaling, push, squeeze, elbows touch. Change, arms down. You can roll out your shoulders and head. Second set, feet together, interlock your 10 fingers, switch the grip, other thumb, pinky finger on top. Bring your knuckles under your chin like glue. Squeeze your thighs, squeeze your glutes, engage your abdominal wall. Grow taller out of the base of your spine and begin. Inhale, chin down and arms up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Full lungs. Exhale, head up, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, elbows touch, 1. Inhale, head down, use the full 6 seconds to inhale, take in more and more and more air. Exhale, head up, use the full 6 seconds to exhale. Synchronize breath with body movements, elbows touch, lungs empty. Inhale, I'll do a few with you. Breathe deep, full lungs, exhale. Elbows touch, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, 2 more. Exhale. Inhale, head down, last breath. Second set, deepest breath of your life. When your lungs are totally full, surprise yourself. Take in one more sip of air. Exhale, head up. Take your time. Let everything go through the exhale breath. Any worries, any cares, let them go. Be here now, elbows touch. Change, arms down. We'll continue Ardha Chandrasana with Padasana, half moon with hands to feet pose. Feet together, inhale, arms up, palms together. Interlock fingers, release index fingers, cross thumbs. Nice tight white knuckle grip. Stretch up out of your waist and bend right and left, right and left. Every time you pass through the middle, reach up a little taller. Good. When you can't stretch anymore, come to stop in the middle. Bring the weight in your heels, hips a little forward, head and arms back, touch your biceps to your ears, squeeze your palms together. Inhale, breathing, stretch up out of your waist, try to touch the ceiling. Exhale, breathing, absolutely straight line. Slowly bend your body to the right. Good. Without bending elbows, without bending knees, continuously push your hips to the left beyond your flexibility, trying to create a tremendous stretching feeling on the left side of your body, all over, inside out, bones to skin, fingers to toes. Just remember, it's the first posture of the day. There's no rush. Know where you need to be. Nothing you have to prove to yourself, to me, to anyone else. All you have to do is breathe in and out through your nose. This is a beautiful gift that you have given yourself, and no one can take it away from you. At the end of postures, you'll be given a cue. You can either stay just as you are or get a little deeper at the end. Inhale, lengthen the arms. Exhale, come down, push, push, push. Change. Inhale to come up, stop in the middle. Shoulders down, chin up, chest up. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, slowly bend to the left. Press your hips to the right. Breathe. Keep the weight in your heels. Contract your quadricep muscles. Squeeze your gluteal muscles. Lock your legs. Press your hips a little forward, pull your abdomen in, upper body back, slide your breastbone up. Bring your arms back a little bit more, touch your biceps to your ears. Good. Push your right hip a little forward to get your two hips in line. Now bring your left shoulder forward, open your chest like a flower petal blooming. Option to stay here or get a little deeper at the end. Come down, push, and push, and push. Change, inhale to come up. First back bend of the sequence, take a deep breath, full lungs. Keep your eyes open, relax your head back, and give your head a gentle shake. Look for the floor behind you, squeeze your butt, lift your chest, and immediately bring your arms back with your ears. Try to touch the wall behind you. So whole spine backward bending, lower back, middle back, upper back. Keep the weight in your heels, lock your legs, eyes open. Inhale, breathing, push your stomach, thighs, hips, everything forward, chest up, hands back a little bit more, arms back. Look back, fall back, way back, go back, more back. Change, inhale to come up, big stretch up. Exhale, stomach in, fold. Hands to floor, relax your head, go for a walk, move your hips, shake your head. This is a U-turn from back bending to forward folding. At the beginning of class, your spine might not be quite warmed up yet. Move your hips to get your lower back nice, relaxed, comfortable, easy, flexible. Padasana, hands to feet pose, bend your knees halfway. You can grab the backs of your calves, your Achilles, or your heels from underneath. Step on all 10 fingers. Pull on your heels, roll your weight into your toes, and lift your hips up. Stretch your upper body down from the lower spine to the floor. Pulling is the object of stretching. You're trying to create a tremendous stretching feeling on the back of your body, all over, inside out, bones to skin, fingers to toes. So this smiling, happy face is kind of poetic. Keep pulling, keep stretching, keep breathing. Roll forward, lift your hips up, push your knees back, stretch your spine down. Good, change, come on up. Hands together, arms can, knees can bend as you lift. Good. Float your arms down and you stand a little taller. Okay, let's try that again. Second set, feet together, arms up, palms together. Switch the grip, interlock fingers, release index fingers, cross thumbs, nice tight grip. Keep your wrists nice and straight, palms flat, palms together. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, slowly bend to the right, press your hips to the left, breathe. Little adjustments, weight in the heels. Hips forward, arms back. Left hip forward, two hips in line. Right shoulder forward, open your chest like a flower petal blooming on a beautiful spring day. Come down, push, push, push. Change, come on up. Stop in the middle. Imagine you could lean against a wall behind you. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, slowly bend to the left. Press your hips to the right, breathe. Weight in the heels, hips forward, head and arms back. Right hip forward, left shoulder forward. Squeeze your palms together. Press your heels into the floor. Come down, push, push, push. Change. Inhale to come up. Second heart opener. Keep your eyes open. Relax your head back. Squeeze your butt to lift your chest and take your arms back with your ears. Weight in the heels, hips forward, chest up. Bring your hands back a little bit closer to the wall behind you. Arms back, look back, fall back, way back, go back, more back. Change, big stretch up at the top. Exhale, fold, eyes open, hands to floor, relax your head. Go for another walk, move your hips, shake your head. Notice what's a little bit more loose in the second set, what's still a little tighter, tender. There's no right or wrong. Second set, Padasana, bend your knees halfway. You can grab the backs of your calves, your Achilles, or your heels from underneath. Step on all 10 fingers. Pull on your heels, roll your weight into your toes, and lift your hips up. Stretch your upper body down. Wrap your elbows back behind you, elbows to calves, stomach to thighs, chest to knees, face to the shins, below the knees. No room for light and air between the upper and lower body. Pull on your heels, roll your weight into your toes, lift your hips up, push your knees back. Try to lock your knees, lock your knees, lock your knees. Change, come on up, hands together, biceps with ears, back flat. Very nice, float your arms down, and you stand a little taller. Awkward Utkatasana, step your right foot to the right, about 6 inches hip width distance, insides of your feet parallel. Arms up, parallel to the floor, tricep muscles tight, all 5 fingers together, thumbs with your index fingers. Reach your arms forward, pull your abdomen in, bend your knees, sit back and down into a chair. Feet flat position, Spine straight to begin with, 100% of your body weight in your heels. Sit down, halfway only, hips into a chair. Suck your stomach in and lift your upper body off your lower body. Reach your arms forward, lift your chin up, chest up, lean back, fall back, way back. Change, come on up, keep your arms there. Press your hips forward, spread your toes wide. Come up maximum on your tippy toes like a ballerina. Stretch up at the top, bend your knees, sit down and lean back. Notice if your knees are going in or out. Keep 6 inches between toes, heels, knees and hands. Heels a little higher, knees a little higher. Sit down into a chair, but don't sit below a chair. Change, last part, come on up, still breathing. Squeeze your knees together. Let your heels come a little off the floor and slowly sit down. Go slow. And stop whenever you want or sit all the way down. Lift the chest, drop the shoulders. Keep your triceps tight, fingertips active. Change, squeeze the knees together as you lift up. Good for you. Heels down, right foot back, arms, shoulders down. Take a breath. Second set, step your right foot to the right, same footprint, insides of your feet parallel, arms up parallel to the floor, reach your arms forward, pull your abdomen in, bend your knees, sit back and down. So your posture might look like this. It might also look like this, right? It doesn't really matter about depth, it matters about form. The weight is in your heels, neck is long, shoulders soft. Lift your upper body off of the lower body, chin up, chest up, hold. Change, come on up, press your hips forward so the back is flat, lift your heels, stretch up at the top, sit down, lean back. So rather than folding forward and sticking your butt out, right, you wanna tuck your tailbone under, like drop the tailbone down, stretch the crown of your head up, sit down 1 more inch, hold and breathe. Change, last part, come on up, squeeze knees together, let your heels come a little off the floor, and slowly sit down to a count of 10 in your head, building a lot of strength, flexibility, and balance. Keep the hips slightly off the heels, thighs parallel to the floor, arms parallel to the thighs, spine perfectly straight. Change, slowly come up. Good, heels down, right foot back, arms and shoulders down, eagle pose, Garudasana, doing the right side first. Inhale, arms overhead, big stretch up. Exhale, swing right arm, under left arm, right elbow, under left elbow, palms together, thumbs towards your nose. You can also interlace fingers, grab a thumb, or grab your shoulders. Pull your elbows down, bend your knees, sit back and down. Stay down there, lean back, and bring right leg over left leg. Right leg over left leg, cross your legs each other, twist like ropes, eventually wrap your right foot behind your left calf muscle. If your foot is coming out, sit down more. If you're losing your balance, arch your upper body back. Bring your knees to the right, upper body to the left, twist like ropes, sit back and down, upper body back at the end. Good, change, feet together, arms up, left side, here we go. Swing left arm, left under right. Cross first at the elbows, again if you can at the wrist, palms together, thumbs towards your face, pinkies away from your face. Pull elbows down, bend your knees, sit down, lift your chest, keep your hips low, and bring left leg over right leg. So your posture might look like this. It might also look like this, right? Again, it's form before depth. You want the wrists over the knees. Weight in your heel. Try to even out the shoulders. Press the palms together, pull the elbows down, sit a little lower, breathe a little slower, upper body back. Good, change, feet together, arms up. Here we go into second set. Swing right arm, under left arm, pull elbows down, sit back and down, lean back and bring right leg over left leg. Cross your legs, twist like ropes. My balance is off today. Push your top leg into your bottom leg. That is one of my favorite parts of yoga, is you can never take it for granted. Left hip a little forward, right shoulder a little forward, sit down, lean back, hold and breathe. Change, feet together, arms up, last one, here we go. Swing left arm under right arm, pull elbows down, press palms together, sit down, lean back, keep your hips low, and bring left leg over right leg. If your foot is coming out, sit down more. If you're losing your balance, arch your upper body back. Bring your knees to the left, Upper body to the right, wrists, elbows, knees, and ankles all in one line. Sit down more, elbows down more, upper body back at the end. Good, change, feet together, arms up. Float your arms down. Party time, you can grab a sip of water if you want. Cheers, friends. I'm drinking throat coat. Okay. Standing head to knee, Dandayamana Janusharasana. Shift your weight to your left leg, lock your left leg, lift your right leg up, flex your toes back. Option to stay here or round down and pick up your right foot. All 10 fingers interlocked, webbing to webbing grip. From start to finish, standing leg should be solid concrete, one piece lamppost, unbroken. You have no knee if you know your left leg is locked, no bend, no wobble. Inhale, slowly, gently lift your right leg up. Press your heel forward, flex your toes back. You're training your Achilles to stretch. If both legs lock from the side, legs make an L like Linda, puff up your chest, and then bend your elbows down. Touch elbows to calf muscles, bring the chest down more. One day elbows go below the calf muscles. Lock your knee, lock your knee, lock your knee. Change, slowly make the arms straight, bend your right leg, right foot down. Shift your weight to your right leg, squeeze right thigh tight, lift your left leg up, toes back, really engage your core here, stretch up. Option to stay here or start to round down, compressing the abdomen. Maybe at first the hands are outside of the knee or the calf or the ankle. Eventually you pick up your foot. You can also have your knee high into your chest so that you don't have to round down. This is a good place to be. You can stay here in the setup. If you have a grip on your foot, you know your standing leg is locked, go for it. Slowly, gently kick your heel forward. Notice if your heel is turning in and your knee is turning out, that's the hip opening. Move your heel to the left so that your hips are even. And from here, press your heel forward, hip forward, toes back. Continuously keep kicking without stopping, without intermission. If both legs lock, you feel tremendous stretching feeling on the backs of both legs, then bend elbows down, shoulders back and down away from your ears, hold and breathe at your deepest point. Good, take your time as you come out. So we want to find a little bit of breath and stillness in every posture. You can put your hands on your back and do a little back bend, or knee bend, ha. Second set, minimal dialogue. Shift your weight to your left leg, lock your left leg, right leg up, toes back, round down, pick up your foot. Concentrate, meditate. Don't forget to have fun. Inhale, right leg up. Bend elbows down. Tuck chin to chest. Put your forehead on your knee. Take your time as you slowly reverse out step by step. Nice, good for you. Shift your weight to your right leg. That looks so good. Squeeze your right thigh tight, lift your left leg up, toes back, round down, pick up your foot. Keep your big toe on the floor. Engage your abdominal wall, draw your navel in towards your spine. Keep the right kneecap lifted and lift your left leg up. Both legs lock, bend elbows down. Elbows go below calf muscles, slowly tuck chin to chest. Put your exactly forehead on your knee. Slowly bring your head up, arms straight, bend the left leg, left foot back down. Good for you. That was a forward curl, right? A compression posture. So next we do a big back bend, shoulder and chest opener. Standing bow pulling pose, Dandayamana Dhanurasana. Feet together, bring your right hand up, elbow touches the body, palm faces the ceiling. Bring your hand out to the right. Give yourself a high five for practicing yoga today. Yes, reach back without turning or twisting your wrist. Pick up the inside of your right foot at the ankle bone, thumb with your index finger. Bring your left arm up and back, knees together to start. Lock your left leg, point your right toes. Option to stay here, or when you're ready, take a breath, stretch up, and slowly charge your body forward, Simultaneously kick your right leg back and up. Find a place where you can balance, breathe, and back bend. Slowly bring the body down and the leg up. Kick the right leg back and up. 2 heels in line, 2 shoulders in line. Body down more, leg up more. Charge your body forward, shoulder to chin, chin to shoulder. Kick, kick, kick. Good, change. Slowly kick yourself up. Feet together, arms down. Let's do the other side. Left hand up, out to the left. Reach back, pick up the inside of your left foot at the ankle, thumb with your index finger. Bring your right arm up and back, bicep with ear, hips in line, knees close together. Sometimes this is a good place to be, especially in the first set, right? Option to stay in the setup. When you're ready, lock your right leg, point your left toes, lift your chin and chest, stretch up, and slowly kick into your hand. Simultaneously, charge your body forward. Kicking and stretching should be equal, simultaneous, 50-50. The harder you kick, you can balance forever. If you always fall forward, kick back more. If you always fall back, stretch forward more. If you fall off to one side, notice what's going on with the hip alignment, right? We want to keep the left hip low and then slide the right shoulder forward. So the left shoulder disappears behind the right shoulder, 2 shoulders in line, kick back and up. Eventually left foot stacks directly on top of the right foot, 2 heels in line. Body down more, leg up more, charge your body forward, kick back, kick up one more time. Good, change, slowly kick up. Feet together, arms down, hold still, take a breath. Good, second set, right hand up, out to the right, reach back, pick up the inside of your right foot, left arm up, knees together. Lift your left kneecap, point your right toes, lift your chin and chest, stretch up, and slowly kick, stretch, breathe. 30 seconds. Body down more, leg up more. Reach your left shoulder forward, kick back, kick up one more time. Change, slowly kick up, feet together, arms down, good for you. Last one, left hand up, out to the left, reach back, pick up the inside of your left foot, right arm up, knees together. Lift your right kneecap, point your left toes, lift your chin and chest, stretch up, and slowly kick, stretch, breathe. Standing bow pulling pose. Like you're pulling a bow and an arrow. Final few moments, body down more, leg up more, charge your body forward, kick, kick, kick. Change, slowly kick up. Good for you. Come to the back of your mat, Tula Dandasana, balancing stick, feet together, inhale, arms up, palms together, interlock fingers, release index fingers, cross thumbs, nice tight white knuckle grip, lean back, stretch up. Step your right foot forward, shift your weight to your right foot, stretch, point your left toes, option to stay here or come down, parallel to the floor. Arms, body, head, legs, everything parallel to the floor from the side. Body makes the T like Tom, not a broken umbrella. Body down more, leg up more, stretch, stretch, stretch. Good, change. Slowly bring your left foot back down to the ground, right foot back to the left, lean back, stretch up, step your left foot forward, lock both legs, stretch, and tilt. Charge your body forward, try to touch the wall in front of you, shoulder blade, scapula stretching away from the body. Bring the chest down, chin forward, lift your leg up, leg up, leg up. Good, change slowly with control, right foot down, left foot back, float your arms down. It's a short posture, but we're still moving in and out with grace. Second set, arms up, palms together, switch the grip, interlock fingers, release index fingers, cross thumbs, lean back, stretch up, step your right foot forward, lock both legs, stretch and tilt. So your posture might look like this, right? Maybe going a millimeter into the posture, or you can come down all the way parallel to the floor. Keep your back flat, arms with ears, wrists straight, point your toes, stretch, change, left foot down, right foot back. Last one, lean back, stretch up, step your left foot forward, lock both legs, stretch and tilt. Imagine it's a human tug of war and you're the rope, right? You're stretching forward and back at the same time. Body down more, leg up more, charge your body forward, stretch, stretch, stretch. Change, right foot down, left foot back, arms down. Good for you. Enough of that. You can come to the top of your mat and face the long side of your mat for the next 3 postures. I will face you standing separate legs, stretching. Dandayamana Bikram Paschimottanasana. I'm going to adjust the camera angle just a little bit. Okay. Inhale your arms over your head sideways, big stretch up. Exhale, step your right foot to the right, nice big step, arms down parallel to the floor. You can turn your toes in or point your toes forward. Lock your legs, lift your chest and swan dive forward. Lots of options. You can put your hands on the floor in front of you, especially if knees are bending or you have tight hamstrings. Start with your hands on the floor in the first set. Roll forward like a wheel, bring the weight into your arms, then lift your hips up, push your knees back, lock your knees. From here, you can keep your hands on the floor in front of you. You can also grab the outsides of your feet or even your heels from behind. Pull on your heels, roll your weight into your toes, lift your hips up, push your knees back, lock your knees, pull, stretch, take an inhale. And as you exhale, come down a little bit more, touch your head to the floor in between your feet. Good, change, slowly come up, take your time, no rush. Very nice, step your right foot back to the place, arms up, arms down. If your forehead easily touched the floor in the first set, you might try taking a smaller step. If you had trouble controlling your knees and ankles in the first set, you also might try taking a smaller step, right? We never want to take so big of a step that we lose control of the legs. We want to feel the stretch in the hamstrings, not the inner thighs. Second set, arms up, step your right foot to the right, nice generous step for you, arms down parallel to the floor. Can turn your toes in more or keep your insides of your feet parallel. Lock your legs, lift your chest and go down. Legs locked, back flat. So again, especially if your knees are bending a lot, walk your hands forward, lean into your arms, lift your hips up, push your knees back, contract the quadricep muscles, lock the legs. If you have a grip on your feet, pull. Everybody roll forward and stretch and breathe. First the legs stretching, then the hips stretching, lower spine, whole spine, whole body stretching. 360-degree angle stretching, coccyx to toes, coccyx to forehead, touch your forehead to the floor in between your feet. If your forehead's not yet touching the floor, take a little bit of a bigger step. Everybody roll forward, hips up, knees back, pull, stretch, breathe, touch your head to the floor in between your feet. Good, change, slowly come up, no rush. Good stuff, step your right foot back, arms up, arms down. Triangle, Trikonasana, inhale, arms overhead, big stretch up. Exhale, step your right foot to the right, nice big step, arms down parallel to the floor. Press your hips forward, lean your upper body back, turn your right foot out, left toes in, inhale, bend your right knee and lunge. Sit down low, opening through the hips. Sit down, lean back, open through your chest, and move your arms at the same time. If your right thigh bicep is parallel to the floor, then elbow in front of the knee. Otherwise, tilt your upper body to a 45-degree angle. You're not staying all the way lifted, but you're also not collapsing all the way down, right? You want a nice diagonal line from ankle to the crown of your head. Now look up and stretch up. Reach your left arm up, stretch your right arm down. Push your left hip forward and down. Push your right knee back with the help of your elbow, turn. Twist upper body back like spine twisting posture. Lock your left leg, keep your left foot flat on the floor. Change. Move your arms, straighten your leg. Right toes in, left toes out, 2 heels in line. Inhale, bend your left knee and lunge. You want your knee directly over your ankle. If your knee is over your big toe, that can hurt the knee. Take a bigger step, knee over the ankle. Sit down, lean back, and move your arms. So your posture might look like this. It might also look like this, right? If you're sitting down low enough, elbow in front of the knee, aim your fingertips between your big and second toe. Don't touch the floor, don't push any weight on the floor. Look up to the ceiling, touch your chin to your shoulder. Push your right hip forward and down, push your left knee back with the help of your elbow. Reach your right arm up one more time, turn and twist upper body back, lock your right leg, keep your right foot flat on the floor. Change, move your arms, straighten your leg, left toes in, right foot back, arms up, arms down, take a breath. Second set, inhale, arms up. Exhale, step your right foot to the right, nice generous step, be generous with yourself, press your hips forward, lean back, turn your right foot out, left toes in, inhale, bend your right knee, lunge, sit down, lean back and move your arms. Notice if you're sticking your butt out and leaning forward, press your hips forward, lean back like you would lean your whole body against a wall behind you. Look up towards the ceiling, be more interested in touching the ceiling than the floor. Reach your left arm up, stretch your right arm down, sit down more, chest up more, roll the left rib cage back, open your chest like a flower petal blooming, lock your left leg, keep your whole left foot, even your pinky toe on the floor so that your ankle is not rolling in. Change, move your arms, straighten the leg, right toes in, left toes out. So you want to use your muscles to keep the joint stable. Bend your left knee, sit down. So you're simultaneously opening the hips and strengthening the inner thighs. Sit down, lean back and move your arms. So if you feel like your right knee is bending, your ankle is rolling in, or your feet are sliding apart, lift your right kneecap, contract the right quad, right glute, and then imagine you're going to squeeze your heels together. Feet stay in place, but this is the inner thigh strength we want to engage the whole time in this posture. Sit down more, chest up more, look up, stretch up, reach up, turn, twist upper body back, lock your right leg, keep your right foot flat on the floor. Change, move your arms, straighten your leg, left toes in, right foot back to the place, arms up, arms down. Standing separate leg, head to knee, Dandayamana, Vikaptapada, Janusharasana, slowing down, going inward. Inhale, arms up, palms together, only cross your thumbs. Exhale, step your right foot to the right, big step, 3 to 4 feet. Pick up your toes, pivot on your heels to one side of the room or the back of your mat. Good. Turn your back toes in, squeeze your left butt cheek, push your left hip forward, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times beyond your flexibility. 2 hips in line, 2 heels in line, backside foot makes a 45-degree angle. Stretch up, tuck your chin to your chest and go down, chin to chest, stomach in, round your spine, bend your right leg if you'd like, touch your forehead to your knee, front side compression, throat choked, eyes open, breathing normal. Stretch your fingers forward beyond your big and second toe. Bring maximum weight to your right front foot, right hip up, left hip forward, 2 hips in line. Push your forehead into your knee a couple times. Lock both legs, hands together. Change, press your palms together as you uncurl vertebra by vertebra, disc by disc, head up, last. Pick up your toes, pivot to the other side of the mat or the front of your mat, uncross your heels. Turn your back toes in, move your right hip forward, 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 hips and armpits point forward, big stretch up, chin to chest, slowly go down. This is a forward fold and a rounded spine posture. It is one to be cautious of if you have a history of slip discs. Doesn't mean you can't do it, right? It just means you want to go slowly in and out of it. Now, if your forehead and knee are not touching, there's no need to force them. However, you can bend your front leg. You could take a little bit of a bigger step. You might turn your back toes in more, push the floor away from you more, chin to chest more. One day forehead and knee touch, but you're never forcing your body. This is our second compression posture. We are squeezing, compressing, strengthening, massaging the abdominal wall. Push forehead into knee, lift your kneecaps, lock your legs. Walk your hands back together first. Change, press palms together, keep biceps with ears, chin to chest, head up, last. Pivot on your heels, face forward, step your right foot back, arms down. Good, second set, head to knee, Janusharasana, arms up, palms together, other thumb on top. Step your right foot to the right, big step, 3 to 4 feet. Pivot on your heels, turn your back toes in, push your left hip forward, right rib cage back, press palms together, stretch up, chin to chest, go down, round, scoop,
curl, tuck, concave. So pull your navel in towards your spine, press your hips to your ribs, ribs to your hips. You want to press the tailbone forward, tuck your chin to your chest, touch your forehead and knee together. Push your forehead into your knee, lock both legs, hands together, change. Imagine you're dragging your forehead up your thigh, your chest, arms with ears,
Head up last. Pivot on your heels to the front. Uncross your heels, press your palms together, push your right hip forward, stretch up, chin to chest, go down. Can you look at your belly button all the way down? You can't see your front foot all the way down. Stretch your fingertips forward beyond your big and second toe, tuck your chin to your chest, touch your forehead and knee together. Bring your weight into your front foot, left hip up a little bit, right hip forward, two hips in line, front side compression, throat choke, jaw relaxed, eyes open, stomach in, breathing normal. Push forehead into knee, lock both legs, hands together, change, slowly uncurl. Head up, last, good. Pivot on your heels, right foot back, arms down. Excuse me for a moment. Okay, great. Come to the middle of your mat for our hip opening balancing series, beginning with tree pose Tadasana. Shift your weight to your left leg, lock your left leg, and lift your right leg up. Maybe at first your ankle is on your shin, your knee, I was gonna say your shin, your knee, your thigh. One day you can hold onto your foot from underneath, bring heel to costume. You might start by holding onto your right knee with your right hand, or you can let your right knee drop into a half lotus shape. Never force your body. Bring your right hand up to the center of your chest. If you can balance without foot slipping, left hand palms together. Press your palms together, feel the biceps engage. Drop the elbows and shoulders down away from the ears. Stretch the crown of your head up to the ceiling. Good, change, right leg down. Shift your weight to your right leg, squeeze right thigh tight and lift your left leg up, heel to groin, slowly, gently let your left knee drop. You can bring your left hand up. If you can balance right hand. My foot slides on this side, so I'm gonna hold on to my foot with my hand. Press your hips forward, lift your chest up, drop your shoulders down, reconnect to your breath. This class is just as much about stillness as it is about movement. Change, left leg down. Excuse me, you can do a second set of tree pose. You can also try toe stand, Padangusthasana. Look towards the floor, 4 feet in front of you. Don't move your eyes. Helps with balance, concentration, meditation. Lock your left leg, lift your right leg up. Your foot can be anywhere above your knee, anywhere on your thigh. You can bring one or both hands together. The cool thing about your vision is that it's peripheral, which means that even if you're focusing on one unmoving spot on the floor, 90% of our vision is peripheral, which means you're still aware of where your shoulders, big toe, knee are, right? Even if you're only looking at one spot. Option to stay here looking towards the floor could be enough, or as you're ready, fold forward. Keep looking at that spot. Concentrate and meditate, hands to floor, lean forward, lift your left heel, bend your left knee, sit down on your heel, walk your hands back, stretch your spine up, point your right toes. Left hand up to the center of your chest, right hand palms together, elbows down, spine straight, toe stand, come a half inch off your heel. If all of this is gravy, then you can roll your eyes forward. Good. Whenever you're ready, hands to floor. It's a fallout day for me. You can come up on 2 feet or actively push your hands into the floor, lift your hips up, heel back down to the floor, and then lift your chest to reverse out. Good, change, right leg down, shift your weight to your right leg, squeeze right thigh tight, lift your left leg up. If your foot is prone to falling as mine is, you can hold on to your foot. Otherwise, bring one or both hands together. Look towards the floor, setting that intention. Pull the abdomen in, inhale, stretch up. Exhale, fold. Hands to floor, I'm gonna stay here, but I'll walk you through the rest. Lean forward, lift your right heel, bend your right knee, sit down on your right heel. Walk your hands back, stretch your spine up. So whether you're in tree or toe, point your left toes, shoulders out of the ears, neck long. Left hand up to the center of your chest. Right hand palms together, elbows down, spine straight, toe stand, come a half inch off your heel. As you're ready, hands to floor. You can come up on 2 feet or lift your hips up, straighten your standing leg, and then press your hips forward to reverse out. Good for you. Change, left leg down, honor yourself, give yourself high five, fist bump, turn around, Savasana. We are on the floor for the rest of class. Bring your head to the front of your mat, feet to the back of your mat, heels together, toes fall open, arms down, palms face the ceiling, eyes open, mouth closed, breathing normal. This is your time just to breathe and relax. Inhale, feel your body rise. Exhale, feel your body fall. This class is just as much about stillness as it is movement. Notice where you might be holding on to some tension in the body. See if you can relax a little deeper here. The floor series begins with Pavana Muktasana Winter Moving Pose. Bend your right leg up, interlock your 10 fingers, grab your right shin just below the knee, nice tight white knuckle grip. Pull your knee out to the right, down towards your shoulder, completely avoid your rib cage. Keep your head on the floor, look down the center line of your body, pull down, hold, freeze. Don't move, don't even blink your eyes. Change, right leg down. Bend your left leg up, interlock your 10 fingers just below the knee. Pull your knee out and down. Keep your right leg on the floor. If your right calf muscle does not naturally touch the floor, you can flex your right toes back towards your face. Everybody relax left foot. Change, left leg down. Both legs lift up. Grab your elbows each other. Give yourself a big hug for coming to class today. Squeeze your knees together and down. Keep your head on the floor. Look down the center line of your body, hold and breathe. Eventually, or in the future, when the bone joint skeletal system has improved, the whole spine from coccyx to the neck will be flat on the floor. Change, arms down, eyes open. Second set, bend your right leg up, interlock your 10 fingers, other thumb, pinky finger on top, pull your knee out and down. Push the pads of your fingers into the backs of your hands to strengthen your grip. Change, right leg down, left leg up, pull your knee out and down. You're strengthening your grip, opening your hip capsule, and you're also purposely putting pressure on your lower abdomen. This posture is good for digestion. Change, left leg down, both legs up, grab your elbows each other, other elbow on top. You can also grab your shins, you can interlace your fingers, grab your wrists or forearms, or if it's easy to grab your elbows, see if you can palm your elbows, right? So you can always get a little more or a little less compact, depending on what is speaking to you today. Change, arms down, eyes open. Next, we do a straight leg sit-up. If you have any concerns about your back, you can skip the sit-up by rolling off to the side. Otherwise, legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Elbows to floor, forehead to knees. Good, turn. Fly on your abdomen for the spine strengthening series, starting with Cobra Bhujangasana. Place your hands flat on the floor just below your shoulders so your elbows point up. Zip up your legs like a cobra's tail, toes and heels touch. Lock your legs, squeeze your butt, look up and lift. Good. Stretch your upper body off the floor. Use 100% back strength. Come up halfway only. Elbows stay bent. They make an L, a 90-degree angle. Roll your shoulders back and down. Stretch your elbows to your hips. Fingers point forward, big toes point back, lock your legs. Squeeze your butt, push the tops of your feet, hips and hands flat into the floor. Really press your hands into the floor. Now lift up, chin up, chest up, look up, stretch up, breathe up. Good, change, slowly lower down. Look to your right, left ear on your mat. Arms down, palms face the ceiling, toes together, heels fall open. Second set, chin forward, place your hands flat on the floor, below your shoulders, elbows point up, zip up your legs, lock your legs, look up and lift. Good, stretch your upper body off the floor, hug your arms into your sides, roll your shoulders back and down. We're gonna hold and breathe here for 30 seconds. Already halfway through, lock the legs, press the feet down, hips down, hands down, lift your chest, lift your heart space, look up, stretch up, hold and breathe. Change, slowly lower down, good for you. Look to your left, right ear on your mat, arms down, heels open, take a breath. Locust Shalabhasana, chin forward, arms straight, rotate your arms, palms face the floor. Option to keep your arms out to the side or bring your arms underneath you. One day pinky fingers touch, but hands never overlap. Lock your right leg, point your right toes, and lift your right leg up to a 45-degree angle. Good. Half of 90, foot should come directly over the top of your head. Lengthen, lift, hold. Change, right leg down, relax right leg, lock your left leg, point your left toes, and lift your left leg up. Keep your right leg relaxed. Left leg should be solid, concrete, one piece, lamppost, unbroken. You have no need. Press your hands back, roll forward, leg up. Change, good, left leg down. Third part, tuck your chin and mouth down. Bring your arms a little closer underneath you. Spread your fingers wide. Zip up your legs, toes, heels touch. Lock your legs, squeeze your butt, point your toes, roll forward. And lift both legs up, come up, everybody come up, you can do it. Nice, struggle a little harder. Yes, don't give up, mouth down, shoulders down, spread your fingers wide, press your knuckles down, roll forward, shoulders down, legs up, change, slowly lower down. Good for you, take out your arms, look to your right, left ear on your mat, breathe. Imagine a nice rush of highly oxygenated blood flowing through the shoulders, wrists, elbows, all the way into the fingertips. Excuse me, next set, second set, chin forward, arms straight, rotate your arms, palms face the floor, bring your arms underneath you, lock your right leg, point your right toes, and lift your right leg up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, lift up, 5, 4, 3, lift up, 2, 1, change, right leg down, lock your left leg, point your left toes and lift your left leg up. Hip and forearm touch, spiral your inner left thigh up, bring the pinky toe down so the sole of your left foot is flat to the ceiling. Change, left leg down. Grand finale, chin and mouth down. Bring your arms a little closer, spread your fingers wider, make up your mind, lock your legs, point your toes, roll forward and lift both legs up. In the second set, if you'd like, you can try opening your feet for a second, see if you can lift up higher, and then bring the knees, feet back together. Roll forward, shoulders down, mouth down, lock your legs, point your toes, lift your legs up. Change, lower down, Remove your arms from underneath you. Look to the left right here on your mat and let that one go. Full locust, Furnish Shalabhasana. Chin forward, arms out to the side like airplane wings. Zip up your legs like a cobra's tail, toes and heels touch. Lock your legs, squeeze your buns, point your toes, look up and lift. Good. Arms, body, head, legs, everything lifts off the floor like a jumbo jet taking off. Beautiful. Just your hips on the floor, the rest of your body's in the air. Look up to the ceiling where your eyes go, body knows to follow. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Keep your knees together, feet together, lock your arms. Reach your arms apart. Try to get one more rib off the floor, thighs off the floor. Point your toes. Now lift your thighs up, chin up, chest up, arms back. Come up a little higher at the end. Good, change, lower down with control. Tuck in your wings, look to your right. Big toes together, heels fall open. Second set, chin forward, arms out like airplane wings, knees, feet together, lock your legs, point your toes, look up and lift. Good. This posture is so good for strengthening your back muscles. You're lifting your feet, hands, thighs, arms off the floor at the same time to strengthen all of the muscles that surround the back. Keep your neck long. You're not dropping your head all the way down, but you're also not jamming it all the way back. In the second set, see if you can lift your hands up a little higher than the top of your head. Good. Feet up a little bit higher. Nice. Lock your legs, point your toes, thighs up, chin up, chest up, look up, arms back, come up a little higher at the end. Good, change, lower down slow, tuck in your wings, look to your left, and let that one go. In Cobra, we lifted the chest. In Locust, we lifted the legs. In Full Locust, we lifted the chest and legs at once. And now in Dhanurasana Floor Bow, we're going to connect the hands and the feet while lifting the chest and legs for an even deeper back bend and an even bigger opening to the chest and shoulders. Floor bow, chin forward, bend your legs, grab your feet from the outside, 2 inches below the toes, thumbs with the index fingers. So yes, all the individual postures are really powerful, but the sequence of these back bends together is so good for back health. Grabbing your feet, bring your knees, feet close together, point your toes, squeeze your butts, look up and kick into your hands. Good. Continuously keep kicking. Beautiful. Without stopping, without intermission, it's the kick that drives the posture. Roll forward once, freeze between your ribs and hips, hold still. Do little sips of air in and out through your nose. Bring your knees in, feet out, wrists straight, point your toes, squeeze your butt, look up to the ceiling, kick, kick, kick. Good, change, slowly lower down. Look to your right, left ear on your mat. Big toes together, heels follow. Second section, forward, bend your legs, grab your feet from the outside, bring the insides of your wrists close together, straighten your wrists, point your toes, squeeze your tush, look up and kick. So kick from your glutes, kick from your hamstrings, kick from your calves. You're not only strengthening and compressing your back, you're not only stretching and opening through your chest and shoulders, you're also really strengthening the backs of the legs as well, right? It's a great hamstring strengthener, glute strengthener, calf muscle strengthener. And it's also good for digestion, right? You're on your stomach, it's good for kind of getting things moving through the big and small intestine. Point your toes, look up to the ceiling, keep your neck long, chest open, kick, 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 kick. Change, lower down, look to your left right here on your mat, let that one go. Bring your chin forward, put your hands on the floor, push up. Come to the top of your mat for fixed firms, Supta Vajrasana, showing you from the side. Open your knees and feet, point your toes back so the insides of your feet are parallel. As you're ready, start to sink your hips back towards the floor. You can keep your hands in front of you, beside you, or behind you the whole time. If you can sit down between your heels and you're not in pain, put your hands on your feet, bend your right elbow down, stopping anywhere you feel a point of pain, left elbow down, knees never come off the floor, drop your head back, head to floor, tuck your chin in, neck, shoulders on the floor, arms over your head, grab your elbows each other and hold. In this posture, especially, but really in every posture, a little bit goes a long way. For some of us, we can like fold ourselves into a pretzel, but we have to like hold our breath and grit our teeth, and it doesn't feel so good the next day, right? You want to go to a place where you can breathe, where you feel a stretch, but never a point of pain. Change, put your hands on your feet, press yourself up, head up last, turn around, Savasana. In yoga, everybody's not just like pain threshold, but like what's, good discomfort versus like bad pain. That is different for every body. And it's also different for every class and every day, right? So for example, like I might feel my thighs burn in awkward pose, chair pose, but it's okay for me, right? It's like a good leg strengthening burn, not like a ooch, ouch pain, right? Versus for someone else, bending the knees like that might not feel so good. So again, I can talk a lot about like, don't go to a point of pain, but at the end of the day, that is for personal discernment. I never want you to have a teacher that tells you like push past pain, right? You are your greatest teacher. So it's up to you to discern, between like, oh, this, okay, I'm feeling this, my heart rate is picking up, my muscles are burning, but it's okay, versus the like, what, this isn't going to feel so good tomorrow. And the truth about that is that's like trial and error. And sometimes both as a teacher and a student, I mess that up. And there's times where I go too far into a posture and I don't feel so good the next day. And there's also times where, I probably could have pushed myself a little bit harder and I didn't. Give yourself grace for when you mess that up a little bit too, right? Because sometimes, we think it feels good. And then the next day we're like, oh, you know what? Maybe I pushed myself too hard. Give yourself grace. Don't judge yourself in those moments. Just keep that in mind the next time you practice, right? We're constantly learning, not just about the yoga, but about our bodies in the yoga. Legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Good. Come to the top of your mat. Second set, fixed firm, knees, feet together, open your feet, sit down between your heels. Put your palms on your soles, left elbow down, right elbow down, head back, head to floor, tuck your chin in, neck, shoulders on the floor, arms overhead, grab elbows each other, look down the center line of your body, hold and breathe. Change, put your hands on your feet, press yourself up, head up last, turn around, Savasana. So hindsight is 2020, right? In yoga and in life, I'm sure all of us have had multiple experiences over our lifetimes of, that thing where in retrospect, we're like, gosh, I wish I had not have said that or done that. Same thing in yoga, right? I look back and I'm like, gosh, I wish I had not pushed myself into that posture that day. Or wow, like I probably could have gone a little bit deeper. I was, a little bit easy on myself, right? When you realize that, like, oops, should have done something different, be gentle on yourself, because I'm guessing that you, like me, have realized outside of a yoga practice, it's not really helpful to just like focus and fixate on regret and what we should have done with what's already happened. So if that's something that you struggle with, it is for me, I'll really look back on something and be like, oh, I would have done that differently. If that's something you struggle with, your yoga practice is a really great opportunity to hone that skill of being like, you know what, shouldn't have pushed myself in that posture. That's okay. I'm going to be nice to myself. I'm going to show up tomorrow to yoga, and I'm going to, when you know better, you do better, right? When you know better, you do better. I'm going to do better today, rather than focusing on what we should have done or should have not done, right? We're giving ourselves grace, and then we're moving on. Next posture, legs together, arms over your head, chin to chest, sit up. Come to the back of your mat, half tortoise, Ardha Karmasana, knees, feet together, hips on your heels. You can always start on your knees as well. Arms up, palms together, cross your thumbs, chin away from your chest, stretch up and fold. Option to put your hands on the floor and walk yourself in and out of this posture. Otherwise, forehead to floor, little fingers to floor. Tilt your pinky fingers down, try to get elbows and wrists off the floor. Just the knife edges of the pinky fingers touch the floor. The rest of your arms are in the air.
Reach your arms forward, sink your hips back, stretch, stretch, stretch. Change, come on up, biceps with ears. Good, arms down, turn around, Savasana. Remember that you're always welcome to skip sit-ups by rolling off to the side. The sit-ups, like everything else we do, are modifiable and skippable. So if you have a way that you like to roll yourself up that feels good, right, you can also do that. Otherwise, legs together, biceps with ears, chin to chest, sit up. Good. Come to the back of your mat, second set, half tortoise, knees, feet together, hips on your heels, arms up, palms together, cross your thumbs, other thumb on top, stretch up, chin away from your chest, go down. How long can you look forward? Forehead to floor, little fingers to floor. Reach your fingertips forward, sink your hips back, re-energize, reorganize, revitalize, stretch. Change, come on up, chin away from the chest. Good, arms down, turn around, Savasana. Legs together, arms overhead, chin to chest, sit up. Good. Turn, come to the top of your mat for Camel Ustrasana, our deepest back bend. Stand on your knees, 6 inches between knees and feet. Put your hands on your lower back, thumbs outside, fingers down to the floor. Press your hips forward, lift your chest, lift your nose, lift your chin, look up. And if it feels good, let your head drop back. Option to stay here or go back halfway, freeze in the middle. Option to stay here or right hand down, grab your right heel, left hand down, grab your left heel. Thumbs outside, fingers inside, full palm grip on your heels. If you can't grab your heels, or if you have to like lean way back to grab your heels, keep your hands on your back. Push your hips forward, hips over knees. We're stretching out the hip flexors here. Look back for your toes behind you. Place your hands on your back. Change, press yourself up, stretch up. Sit down, turn around, Savasana. Let your head, feet, and hands be heavy on the floor. Take an inhale. And an even slower exhale. So that posture can sometimes stimulate our nervous system, can, cause an emotion to come up. It can cause our heart rate to increase. And so the Savasana between back bends is a really beautiful place to practice regulating the nervous system through slow breaths and a still body. Let's do it again. Legs together, arms over your head, chin to chest, sit up. Good, turn, come to the top of your mat. Second set, you can open your knees a little wider. I'm going to roll up my mats. There's extra padding under my knees. You can do that at any point in class, right? To get a little extra padding under a delicate joint. 8 to 10 inches between your knees, 6 inches between your feet. Put your hands on your lower back. Maybe bring elbows close together behind you. Press your hips forward, lift your chest up, look up, and if it feels good, head back. Go back halfway. Left hand down, grab your left heel. Right hand down, grab your right heel. Full palm grip on your heels. Push hips forward, lift chest up, relax your head back. Bring your hands back to your lower back. Change, press yourself up. Good, stretch up, sit down, turn around, Savasana, so lovely. Let that posture go. Practice the body stillness and the slow breath in through the nose
and out through the nose. Legs together, arms over your head, chin to chest, sit up. Good. Turn, come to the middle of your mat for Rabbit Sasandasana. Knees, feet together, hips on your heels. Grab your heels from the outside. Thumbs outside, fingers inside. Full palm grip on your heels. Same grip as camel. Big stretch up. Tuck your chin to your chest and go down. Chin to chest, forehead to knees, top of head to floor. Pull on your heels. Don't lose the grip. Option to stay here with your hips on your heels or lift your hips up. If there's a gap between your knees and head, you can walk your knees up one by one, but head stays in place. Keep your core tight. Squeeze your heels together. Roll forward like a wheel. Lock your arms. Lift your shoulders. Round your spine. Good. Bring your hips back down to your heels. Change. Slowly pull yourself up. Head up last. Very nice. Turn around. Savasana, head to the front of your mat, feet to the back of your mat. Breathe. Legs together, arms overhead, chin to chest, sit up. Great. Second set. Let's hop to it. Rabbit pose. Knees, feet together, hips on your heels. Grab your heels from the outside. Big stretch up. Chin to chest, slowly go down. Try to feel each part of your spine moving. The parts that you don't feel moving are usually where we're tightest. For many of us, that's somewhere in the middle back. So we're really trying to round through every part of the back. Forehead to knees, top of head to floor. Pull on your heels. Don't lose the grip. Lift your hips up. Lift your shoulders up away from your ears. Squeeze your heels together. Roll forward. Lock your arms. Roll. Round your spine. Hold and breathe. Bring your hips down to your heels. Change. Slowly press yourself up. Head up last. Very nice. Turn around. Savasana. Let that one go. The great thing about 26-2 yoga is when you're a regular practitioner, you know what's coming next. The not so great thing about 26-2 yoga when you're a regular practitioner is you know what's coming next, right? And so sometimes we tend to anticipate what's coming next rather than participate in the present moment, particularly at the end of class. I'll speak from my own experiences often where I start to think about what's for dinner. This is instead an invitation to stay in your breath, stay in your body, stay here in your yoga practice. Be here now. Legs together, arms over your head, chin to chest, sit up. Good. We'll do 2 quick sets of head to knee with stretching. Right leg out, left leg in, 2 legs make an L, a 90-degree angle. Inhale, arms overhead, big stretch up. Exhale, turn to your right, tuck your chin to your chest, touch your forehead to your knee. You are welcome to bend your right leg as much as you'd like if it helps you to touch your knee and head together. It's our third and final compression posture, squeezing and compressing the abdominal wall. Change, arms up, left leg out, right leg in, big stretch up. Turn to your left, chin to chest, touch your forehead to your knee. Interlock your 10 fingers up to the webbing under the ball of your foot. Flex your toes back, bend your elbows down, suck your stomach in, hold and breathe. Good. Change, arms up, both legs out in front of you. If you're skipping sit up, stay here. Otherwise, lay down and sit up. For Paschimottanasana, stretching, bend your knees, hook onto your big toes with peace sign fingers, thumbs on top. Scoot your butt back, right, left, 10 to 15 times. Knees can stay bent if it helps you keep a flat back. If your legs are straight, stick your butt out even more. Lock your legs, puff up your chest and fold. Go down with a flat back. So rather than rounding your spine like in head to knee, you're arching your spine. Rather than compressing your abdomen like in head to knee, you're stretching your abdomen here. Good. Change. Come on up, turn around, Savasana. Take a breath. Go again. Legs together, arms overhead, chin to chest, sit up. Great. Second set, right leg out, left leg in. Inhale, arms overhead, big stretch up. Exhale, turn to right, chin to chest, touch your forehead to your knee. Interlock your 10 fingers up to the webbing under the ball of your foot, flex your toes back, bend your elbows down, suck your stomach in, left elbow down, left shoulder down, roll into the left. Change, arms up, left leg out, right leg in, big stretch up. Turn to your left, chin to chest, forehead to knee, front side compression, throat choke, jaw relaxed, eyes open, stomach in, breathing normal. Change, arms up, both legs out in front of you, lie down and sit up. Good, second set, showing you from the side, hook onto, bend your knees, hook onto your big toes with middle and index finger, thumb on top, scoot your buns back. You can even pull your back out from under you if it helps you, it helps me. If your legs are straight, lock your legs, puff up your chest, inhale, lengthen. Everybody fold forward, hinge at your hips. And rather than rounding your spine, think about lengthening through the lower, middle, and upper back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, come down, fold. Change, come on up, turn around, Savasana. Legs together, arms overhead, flex your feet, squeeze your seat, sit up. Ardha Matsyendrasana, final spinal, half lord of the fish pose. Bend your left leg on the floor, touch your right heel to left knee, right arm close behind you like a second spine, left arm up and over, grab your left knee with your left hand, hand, heel, and knee touch, point your left toes. Inhale, stretch up, stomach in, exhale, look over, right shoulder twist. You can keep your right hand close behind you for balance. You can also take it off the floor and grab your hip, your waistband, or even your left thigh with your right hand. Drop your shoulders, lift your chest, feel each and every vertebrae twisting. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, look back. Twist, twist, twist. Good, change, unwind, swap out your legs. I'm gonna show you from the side. Bend right leg on floor, touch left heel to right knee, left hand behind you, right arm up and over. Grab a right knee with right hand, point your right toes. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, look back. You can keep your left hand behind you or reach behind you. Drop the shoulders, lift the chest, evenly distribute your body weight on both sit bones. Keep your right knee down, left foot down, right toes pointed. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, look back, twist, twist, twist. Good, change, unwind, turn around, Savasana. We begin 26 and 2 yoga with a breathing exercise, exhaling through the mouth, and we end full circle, exhaling through the mouth. Kapalbhati breathing, skull shining breathing, good for lungs, digestion, abdominal wall. But first, one final sit up, make it a good one. Legs together, arms overhead, chin to chest, sit up. Great, turn, come to the middle of your mat. You can sit knees, feet together, hips on your heels, hands on your thighs. You can also sit on your butt, crisscross applesauce, or even with feet out in front of you. You're gonna exhale through your mouth. As you exhale through your mouth, pull your abdomen in. When the stomach relaxes, the lungs will automatically take in air. The exhale is audible, forceful, intentional. The inhale is subtle, passive. You barely notice it's happening. Lick your lips, swallow a couple times. Concentrate and meditate. Don't forget to have fun. Here we go. Excuse me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lock your arms, lift your chest, drop your shoulders. Second set, harder, better, faster, stronger. Here we go. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good for you. Honor yourself. Give yourself a hug. High five. Pat on the back. Turn around. Final Savasana. You can close your eyes, open your arms and legs as much or as little as you'd like, and take a nice breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Inhale. And exhale. Today you made an investment in yourself, an investment in your breath, in your health, your vitality, your wellness, not just of your physical body, right? But of your mind, your heart, your spirit. This is an investment, a gift that you have given yourself. Nobody can take that away from you. Good for you for practicing yoga this evening. Inhale. Let it all go through the exhale breath. You are so very alive and you are so very loved.